Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon News. We've got a lot of things to share today as Pokemon has really laid down the gauntlet with things that are coming up. So we've got lots to go over. Let's get started. First of all, we'll take a peek into what's going on in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as there are many new events happening in this game in the coming months. First of all, 7-Star Pikachu is going to be returning as the next raid event, and this will be happening from the 12th until the 25th. Pikachu will be the Water Terra type like it was before, and it's not recatchable. So if you already caught Pikachu back when it was first here, you can't catch it again. Alongside Pikachu is going to be some Pikachu-themed outbreaks. In Paldea, there will be Pichu. In Kitakami, Pikachu and Mimikyu will be available. And in the Terrarium, Raichu and Alolan Raichu will be available in outbreaks. This will happen during that same time period as Pikachu, and they will all have an increased shiny odds, which is exciting for our shiny hunters in the audience. The next raid that'll happen after Pikachu is Dondozo. It's going to be the first non-starter Pokemon to get a 7-star raid, which is really exciting, meaning that we're going to be getting some Pokemon that are kind of out of that starter hemisphere, and we could be getting really any Pokemon in these 7-star raids. Dondozo will be a water type, and it'll be available from the 26th until August 8th. During this time, Tatsugiri will also be outbreaking throughout the game. The curly form will be in Paldea, the droopy form will be in Kitakami, and the stretchy form will be in the Terrarium. So you can get all of the various shiny versions of these cute little, gosh, what are they called? Sushi Pokemon. That's what they are. They're sushi. All right, so that's awesome. Following that group of events, Shiny Gimmighoul will return, appearing in 1 through 5-star raids, starting the 9th and going through the 22nd. If you get to a 5-star raid with Gimmighoul, there is an increased shiny rate, so that's possible to get the shiny Gimmighoul from this event. This did happen one time before, but if you missed your shiny Gimmighoul then, this is your opportunity to catch it now. While Shiny Gimmighoul is in raids, there will be 3 Pokemon during outbreaks during that event. In Paldea, it'll be Wattrel. In Kitakami, it will be Riolu. And then in the Terrarium, it'll be Comfey. Once again, all these Pokemon will have increased shiny odds. The final raid that they've announced for the summer is Dragonite, which will be 7 stars and be normal type. So we're really leaning into the competitive Dragonite here. It'll be available from the 23rd to the 1st of September, ending out our Pokemon Summer. While Dragonite is in these 7-star dens, pseudo-legendary Pokemon will be breaking out across the various parts of the game, with Larvitar and Bagon being in Paldea, Goomy and Hisuian Sliggoo being in Kitakami, and Beldum in the Terrarium. So this is your chance to catch some awesome pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and of course all of their shiny odds will be increased as well in these breakouts. Let's move on to a different game, Pokemon Go, which is coming up to or just surpassed its 8th anniversary, which is crazy to think about. This game's been out for 8 years, and this is the official art they shared to go along with it. Looks beautiful. See, they're showing off potential a Dynamax, Gigantamax integration to the game in this coming year, which is really exciting. So something to go along with the megas they added a couple years ago. There's a couple events going on. The first one is Inbound from Ultra Space, which is taking place today until the 13th, where we'll be able to find Ultra Beasts in Pokemon Go raids. You can use 20 remote passes during this event per day until the 11th, and then after that they are unlimited until the event ends on the 13th. There are increased Stardust and XP available during this event, and there will be a global challenge to unlock Beast Balls for GoFest. So when GoFest rolls around, if you do a raid with an Ultra Beast in it, you'll be able to use Beast Balls on those raids instead of regular Premier Balls. Very awesome, because Beast Balls are a higher chance to catch those Ultra Beast Pokemon. At the same time, there will also be an egg event happening in Pokemon Go with 7K eggs. So starting today, if you have a Pokemon Go Fest ticket, you will have the 7K egg pool for Pokemon Go Fest available in those eggs. So any egg that you receive starting today and then you hatch can have these Pokemon in them: Ducklet, Emolga, Crabrawler, Jangmo-o, Corsola, Badoo, Maractus, Vullaby, Rockruff, and Larvesta. So some rare Pokemon in these eggs. Hatch distance is also halved, so make sure you put the Pokemon in once the event starts, and you'll be able to hatch eggs much faster. Finally, GoFest itself is taking place this weekend, and some hard-to-find Pokemon are going to be available during this time. That includes Heatmor, Inkay, Maractus, Carbink, Jangmo, Corsola, Durant, Phantom, Rockruff, Crabrawler, Morlul, and Vullaby are all going to be in the rotating biomes that happen on the first day of GoFests. There will also be a Marshadow event challenge that'll take place during this Global GoFest. So if you have a ticket, you can get Marshadow for the first time in Pokemon Go. Jangmo's family is going to be shiny for the first time, so you can get a shiny Jangmo, which is a pretty cool shiny. And Ultra Beast raids and Necrozma will debut during this GoFest. So if you want to get your Ultra Beasts and potentially get a Necrozma in the game, this is your opportunity to get Necrozma. Let's move on to Pokemon Sleep. In Pokemon Sleep, there's an anniversary lead-up event that is happening this week where you'll receive daily gifts of sleep points to prepare yourself for the first anniversary festival, which is coming incredibly soon. So you should definitely make sure you log in and play these next couple of days to get your bonus sleep points. No word on when the sleep anniversary festival is going to happen, but it should be within the next week or two. And then hopefully either Suicune will take place before it or right after it. So we're going to get Suicune and this anniversary festival soon. Now let's switch over to Pokemon cards, with the newest set being announced recently, which will be coming out in September, Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown is going to be introducing Terastal Pokemon EX cards, which is very exciting. Stellar Pokemon are going to be now in the Pokemon TCG, and they are going to be special in a different way than they've made special cards before. These Terra Pokemon are going to have special attacks that use 3 energy types, making them harder to use, but they're going to be incredibly powerful. 4 of these Pokemon have been revealed, and 3 are guaranteed to be in this upcoming set. The first is Cinderace. Its Garnet Volley attack does 180 damage to a benched Pokemon, and that's for a fire fighting and a dark energy. Lapras has Larmanar Rain. You look at the top 20 cards of your deck, and then you get to attach as many energy as you like in any way, and then shuffle your deck. And that's Water, Psychic, and Steel. Its attack is 40 damage times every basic energy on Lapras, so you could really load it up and then unleash a powerful move there. Terapagos is the final one guaranteed to be in Stellar Crown, and its special move, Crown Opal, does 180 damage, and then the next turn, only colorless Pokemon can hurt Terapagos, which is a pretty cool ability. It has grass, water, and electric energy for that. Galvantula EX was also shown off in the Japanese set that's going to be going into Stellar Crown, but there's no guarantee that that card's going to make it into the set. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I just wanted to show it off here. Its special attack, Fulgurite, does 180 damage. You have to discard all the energy from Galvantula, but then your opponent can't use item cards next turn. So a big drawback for a pretty cool ability. They also revealed some other Pokemon EX in the Japanese set. One has been confirmed so far for the English version. That one is Hydrapple EX. It's going to be Grass type with 330 hit points. Its ability allows you to attach a Grass energy from your hand to a Pokemon, and then heal Pokemon energy from that Pokemon once per turn. And then Syrup Storm does 30 damage, plus 30 more damage for each Grass energy, and it's only a 2 colorless energy attack. So a pretty powerful attack there for Hydrapple. These EX are not confirmed to be in Stellar Crown, but they were revealed in Japan. The first one is Dachsbun EX, a Psychic type with 250 hit points, and it has full mealtime. When you evolve Dachsbun EX, so you play it on Fido, you get to heal an evolution Pokemon, but you have to discard all the energy attached to it. You can do that once per turn, and then its Wondershine attack does 130 damage and leaves your opponent confused. Also revealed in the Japanese set is Orthworm EX with 220 hit points. It has the ability Pummel Back, so when your Orthworm is damaged by an attack, you get to place 2 damage counters on the opposing Pokemon for each metal energy that's on Orthworm EX. A pretty crazy ability. Rock Tomb costs 4 colorless energy, does 150 damage, and causes your opponent to not be able to retreat. So a pretty solid EX as well. Here are some other interesting cards I saw released in the Japanese set. Some of them are confirmed for Stellar Crown, some of them aren't. The first one is this Ladian card. If you evolve Ladian on your turn, you can switch in an opponent's Pokemon with 90 or less hit points. meaning you can, if someone's trying to run away with one of their cards so that you can't kill it, you can switch it back in with Ladian. So that's a useful tool that you can use kind of as a support Pokemon. There are 2 Pokemon that have abilities that are dealing with the new supporter card Kofu, and basically their attacks get less and less energy costs the more Kofu in the discard pile. Chromometal's attack can't be used the next turn, and Veluza's attack is not affected by resistance or weakness. Another interesting card revealed in the Japanese set is this Dreadnought with its impregnable shell. If the Pokemon's going to take 200 or more damage from one attack, that damage is prevented. So you have to hit it with less than 200 damage to knock it out. Here's one of the Ace-Spec cards that was revealed in the Japanese set. It's called Sparkling Crystal, and it makes Terrestrial Pokemon's attacks cost 1 less. So this is a Pokemon tool card that you're going to attach to a Pokemon. So this is going to make something like Terrapagos or the Cinderace or any of those have to only use 2 energy cards instead of 3 to use their attacks, which is pretty awesome. There's a bunch of different supporters that have been revealed, including Crispin, which lets you search for 2 different basic energy, reveal them, place 1 in your hand and 1 on a Pokemon in play. A really great card for those Terrestrial energy Pokemon. Lacey, which is basically like a new Marnie. You shuffle a hand into your deck and draw 4 cards, but if your opponent is winning, has 3 or less prizes, you get to draw 8. And then that Kofu card we mentioned earlier lets you put 2 cards from your hand at the bottom of the deck, and then you get to draw 4 cards. Another interesting support card revealed in the Japanese set is Briar. If your opponent has exactly 2 prizes left, then that turn when you play Briar, if you knock an opponent's Pokemon out with damage from a Terra Pokemon, you get to take an extra prize card, meaning you can take 2 on a single prize Pokemon, winning you the game, potentially. Finally, there's 2 stadium cards that have been revealed. One of them is an Ace-Spec Stadium, the Great Big Tree, which, once per turn, if you have a basic Pokemon on your field, you can search your deck for the Stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from that Pokemon and evolve it, and then you can find the Stage 2 Pokemon and evolve it as well. So you can go from basic to Stage 2 in 1 turn, once per turn. You can't do this on the very first turn of the game, and you also can't do that if you play the basic Pokemon that turn. So you can't play Charmander and then go to Charmander EX or Charizard EX that turn. You're going to have to wait 1 round before you can use the Great Big Tree on it. The other stadium available is the Area Zero Underdeaths, which makes it so that if you have a Terra Pokemon on your field, you can now have 8 benched Pokemon. Lots of possibilities open up with a great ability like this, and I can see Area Zero Underdeaths becoming highly played in the competitive Pokemon TCG world. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about all the great Pokemon news that has come out recently in the last couple of days. There's more to come, obviously, with Pokemon Worlds right around the corner, so we'll keep you updated when things are coming around. When those Terra raids come out, make sure to tune back into the channel where I'll go over raid builds that'll successfully get you through those 7-star raid battles. Thanks again for watching, and keep going, trainers. You got this.